Hey bugs, don't mind the background noise. I'm watching a channel on YouTube called The Fat Doctor. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it's sort of kind of like that show, My 600-Pound Life, except for they're talking about people in the UK. I don't know how old this series is, but they're saying at the time it's like a obesity epidemic over there or something. So that's what I've been watching. I love that show, My 600-Pound Life, and it's actually Wednesday, so it will be coming on tonight. And if I sound a little out of breath for some apparent reason, each Soper's channel that I watch, we all sound like extra big for some reason and all out of breath. I don't know. I guess it's the moving around and lifting the jugs, and we just have a lot to do. So anyway, Black History Month. Yay! It is February, and I'm going to be making his and hers soaps. I'm just going to do 2 loaves. They're going to be the same colors. Red, black, and green, and with the exception for the hers, it's going to be the same colors, but I'm going to attempt to do a swirl. So we're going to pour this in. Some of the milk fat has curdled up, and that's fine. Everything that we need for our recipe is in the bucket already, with the exception of the yogurt. I'm going to put that in now. I am sort of kind of in a time crunch. I have to go pick up my mom. So I'm like, a woman soaping on the edge. Yeah, so we'll get that together. It shouldn't take that long to make the soap. We'll eyeball the colors and then layer it. It's fairly simple. I may texture the top. I'm not too sure. And then we'll get started on the hers at another time. But these soaps will definitely be ready in February for Black History Month. Just want to wipe off my spoon so I can add in my yogurt. I'm going to do a half a tablespoon. And then our solution, just warmed it up a little in the microwave so that our sugar can melt. So we're just going to do about that much. And let's buzz this up, split it off, color it, and put it in our mold. And if I failed to mention it earlier, the fragrance is already in here. And this is a fragrance from Wholesale Supplies Plus or Crafter's Choice. I've used it before for a man's soap. Women like it too. It's called Rainforest. And it has a very distinct type of smell. Alright, so while this is still fairly loose, which with this recipe, it probably won't stay that way for too long. So let me try to work as quick as possible. And this also has a vitamin E in here. And we're going to split this off. I'm just going to eyeball it. And hopefully it's even. That's one color. I may need to add some more into this bucket. Let me just see. Just going to take a little from out of here and a little from out of here. And that should be good. Okay, so for our colors, we have Really Red mica pigment from Nurture. I love this. We have Lime Appeal from Nurture Soap as well. And let me put a little bit more. And then we also have some Black Oxide. And this is from Wholesale Supplies Plus or Crafter's Choice. So to help disperse these a little bit, I'm going to add some avocado oil. And this will just be part of a super fat as well. I love avocado oil. I put it literally in everything. Okay, so we're going to start with the green. And we need our mold. Always me. Okay. So we just set this to the side. And I may need to add a little oxide in here just to darken this up some. Not much. It's like a hunter green now. Jeez Louise. I know it looks black on the screen, but it's definitely a very dark green. On to the next. So we have our Really Red. Let's wipe this off a little and out. And I'm doing very good on time, you guys. And for our oxide. Okay. I use the big one for this. And this is going to go in layers. So green will be at the bottom and red will be at the top. So obviously that means black is in the middle. So I'm going to spare you guys of me mixing these, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, guys. Everything is mixed in, and I hope you can tell that that's a really dark green, but you'll see the difference when the soap is cut. So we're just going to pour in our first layer. With our baby spatula. And I really wanted to use this mold for the men and then the tall and skinny for the Hers soap. And I totally forgot that I made a soap in there already. And I only bought 2, and both of them are occupied. So that's why I decided on the swirl for the women's soap. Because originally they both were going to have the same design. It was just one was going to be short and fat, and the other was tall and skinny. But since we no longer have that option, we have to go with plan B. So this is what I do, well, what I'm going to do for Black History Month. I always take pride in trying to educate myself on my history and my culture. And if there's anybody else that's out there that, you know, we can always exchange information. It's always good to learn more. The more you know, right? I remember those after school specials. I used to love them. This should have been more soap, but I'm just going to deal with it at the present moment. Right now we're going to pour on the black, or ladle it rather. It got pretty thick, but that's the outside. Looks like the red has like the most. I'm so horrible at eyeballing, you guys. But it's still going to work out. It doesn't have to be precise. This black is so beautiful. My black is beautiful. But I love black soap. I love all black anything. I mean, I've told you guys this already. You know this. You know I'm a Wednesday Addams. Okay, I got the majority of this out of here. So it's time to call in reinforcements of my baby spatula so I can get the rest. Okay, baby spatula right here. This smells so good, you guys. I love this fragrance. I haven't had a complaint yet from any of my male customers with this fragrance. It smells like forest, and it's a little sweet, kind of oceany as well. It's very complex and it's beautiful. Okay, so that's all I'm going to take from out of there for the black. I'm just going to shimmy this. Really don't need to shake it, I don't think, but I'm still going to tap it down. And get everything in the corners. Scrape the rest of this off. But if you like to watch this show, so I can stop rambling about nothing, if you like to watch this show, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know how squeamish you are, because they will be showing people having bariatric surgery. So they will be, showing going inside of somebody's belly and cutting it open and cutting up their stomach and moving their liver around and different things like that. I'm not a squeamish person. I don't have any children, and I can watch a childbirth. So there you go. Okay, and now for our red. And we're just going to plop this on top as well. So I'm testing out, I told you guys that I had a new recipe. So I'm testing out two. This is one of them. Great oils in here. A lot of skin, obviously skin-loving oils, as you know. Most of you are soap makers. Just a different combination of the amount of oils that I have. Different types of oils that I use. I left out a few and swapped them for others. So we'll see how this works out. And then I have one more. I'm gonna be testing that out and making a different set of soaps. And we'll see how I like that one as well. Every few months, like I said, I like trying new things, especially recipes. So I always, switch it up every now and again. Okay. I'm going to do a shimmy shimmy on this one too. And this is nice and good and thick. And we'll be able to texture the top. Do a little tap, tap, tap. Try to get it as even as possible. Clean up these sides. I almost had a little panic attack before I made this soap. I couldn't find my oxide, and I didn't want to use charcoal for the black, and at the very last minute I found it. Isn't that how it always happens? You think you lost something or maybe threw it in the garbage and boom! Right there in your face. As my mom would say, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay, so nothing fancy, just a little drag of the red. Trying not to pull any of the black from the bottom. I probably should have turned this around. Let's just smush it like this. This is the third soap of the day. Even though you guys will be seeing this in the beginning of February. Actually, the end of January. I want this to be in the shop and ready for purchases by February 1st. So there you have it. I'm not going to put any glitter on here, obviously, because this is a man soap. But I'm going to try to spritz it with some alcohol. And I went to go and get some reinforcements and left the rest of my alcohol downstairs. So that'll have to do. So thank you guys for watching. And we'll bring you back for the cut. I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator because the last time I used this recipe, the soap got really, really hot from all of the milk products. So, the added sugars and stuff like that from there, and it cracked. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge just to alleviate that. I don't want that to happen again, especially with this soap. So I'll catch you guys for the cut. As always, be well and stay blessed, and bye for now.